Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Bull.
Okay, today we're going to be starting a new book that I'm really excited about called Monster Bugs. And we're going to be reading this and thinking about what our author's opinion is. And I have a question for you. The word monster makes me think of something. And I put some pictures on the board of what it makes me think of. But when you hear monster, what do you start thinking? What do you start picturing in your mind? Do you see anything? Hear anything? Are you scared of anything? When you hear that word, monster? Naima.
Scared.
They're scary. I like that. Zoe.
Ooh.
Ooh. You hear roars? Did you say you get scared too? Okay. Anything else that it makes you think of? In my mind, I imagine this big, scary monster that I'm kind of afraid of. Anybody else? So I like these words, scary, creepy, a roar. Well, today we're reading this book called Monster Bugs. These bugs are kind of scary too. And I think just by the title, our author has this opinion. Our author has a claim that bugs are monsters. Bugs can be scary. Bugs can be violent. Bugs can be loud. I don't know if they're going to roar though. Let's find out, okay? So today as we're reading, we're going to find reasons from the text or evidence from the text to support her claim that bugs are monsters. Are you ready? So be on the lookout for all these reasons, evidence for why bugs are monsters, okay? Bugs Are Monsters by Lucille Recht Penner, illustrated by Pamela Johnson. I like how Cameron's eyes are on me. Did I say bugs are monsters?
Yes.
I meant monster bugs. Have you ever looked at a bug up close?
Yeah.
You might see horns or armor or spikes. If bugs were your size, they would be scary. Good thing they're not our size, right? No bug is as big as you, but some are huge for bugs. And some are fierce. I love that word, they're fierce. This book is all about the biggest and the fiercest bugs in the world. I don't know if I've ever seen a bug this big. I'm worried about what they're about to show me. The heaviest bug is the Goliath beetle of Africa. How heavy is this bug? If you got 2 eggs from the fridge and hold them in your hand, so I'm imagining 2 eggs in my hand, 2 eggs from the fridge, that's how heavy one Goliath beetle is. Have you ever held 1 egg in your hand? This is the size of 2 eggs. Oh my God. Why is the Goliath beetle almost like a monster? What reason from the text makes it kind of like a monster? Say it louder. He's so big and heavy. Wow. But Goliath beetles are gentle. Some kids even keep them as pets.
Ew.
Would you want a Goliath beetle as a pet?
No.
Maybe if you think that they're pretty cool because they're so large. Not all beetles are gentle. The giant stag beetle, he's a fighter. Uh-oh. They can fight each other. These 2 beetles are fighting over a female. One male grabs the other with its huge jaws, lifts it into the air, and slams it down to the ground. That reminds me of like what a wrestler does. This insect is able to grab another insect with their jaws, pick it up, slam it down. I know Clara's jaw dropped too. Wow. They're attacking each other. A mouse wants to eat the juicy bombardier beetle. Look at that. The mouse is coming for it. But the beetle fires boiling hot gas from its rear end. Bang, bang, bang. Each burst explodes like a firecracker. The gas bombs burn and sting the mouse, and the mouse runs away. That sounds kind of silly that it shoots this like gas from its rear end, but how is this beetle protecting itself? Who can remind me from the text? What are they doing to protect themselves from an animal that's bigger, that wants to eat it? Cameron. Track, Cameron. Now it's not really bomb. You're right. It's like gas bombs, but you're right. And they do. What do they do? You said it.
They sting the mouse so he could use it to protect.
Good. Clara?
That's like a skunk.
You're right. That is a good connection. Kind of like a skunk. Giant water bugs stab their victims and suck their blood like vampires. The mother water bug glues her eggs to the father's back. That's a nice illustration. You can see them on the father's back. Can you see that? He carries them around until they hatch. Then, if the babies don't swim away quickly, he might eat them. Pause. Why would the babies swim away from their father? Why would the babies swim away from their father?
Because they would swim away from their father or he would eat them.
Mm-hmm. He's going to do what?
Eat the babies.
So they need to get away from him. This is unusual. Why is this so weird that they're swimming away from their father? Oh, I wish you would raise your hand. I wish you would. Michaela.
Because he's probably hungry.
He's hungry, but why is this unusual? Would an animal or an insect usually swim away from their father? No, you might run up and give them a big hug. What is this insect doing?
Try.
Okay. The father's trying to eat them. I want to pause and I want to think of some things that make bugs monsters, that make them scary and violent and aggressive. Can you remember any information from the text that makes a bug a monster? I'm going to have you turn and talk. Now wait, if your usual partner is not here, turn to the person right beside you. Turn and talk. What from the text makes bugs monsters? Go.
They make bugs monsters because the one that they make bugs because you go first.
The father trying to do, the father trying to eat his kids and tell them if they don't swim away quickly, it's the monsters. The father trying to take someone eats just like they made the bugs monsters because the father was told the babies to swim away, and that's when they swim away, so he don't want to eat up his own kids.
Good job. I heard some good conversations over here with these boys I was listening in on who can give me some reasons from the text, some evidence for why, she's okay, why bugs are monsters. Make sure your eyes are on me. I'm going to wait. Thank you. Give me one thing, Rain. Track her. She might say the same thing as you.
Because some bugs can be really big.
I like that. Some bugs. Can you give me a better word? What was the word they used to describe it? It wasn't big, it was... Large is okay. I think the word was heavy. I really like that. They meant it weighed a lot. But I like that. Some bugs are really good. Right now, I'm going to let you pick the next student based on someone who was quiet and who was tracking you. 3, 2, track Morgan.
The mother glued the baby to the father's bed.
Now tell me more, because that doesn't scare me. Then what? What could happen? Do you want to call someone to help you out? Call someone.
So
He could eat those little babies if they don't swim, or if they sit right there and thinking that he's not going to eat them. He go over there and bite them.
So Morgan, what could happen?
if the baby don't swim away, he going to swim over there and eat them.
So I'm going to write water bug fathers might eat their own what?
Children.
Babies, children. Some water bug fathers might eat. Let me see who's watching me as I write. Good job, Naima. Eat their own.
Baby.
Wow. I would swim away as fast as I could. Someone else. Zoe was my last person calling someone quiet. Oh, thank you for picking that up. Was your hand up? Can you call someone with their hand?
His
The reason that
Track.
scared because they got a lot of eyes.
Oh, did you see that in illustrations? Let me see. Because I don't really remember reading that. I want to look at the eyes. I don't know if I read about anything about their eyes, but you might know that already. You might have some background knowledge on that. Can we think of any information from the text that is the reason why these bugs are monsters? You can try again, and I'm going to have you call on someone.
okay.
Oh. 3, 2.
Janae. That.
All right, I want one more reason. Why are some bugs monsters? Why are they similar to monsters? Call on someone. 3.
Why did they similar to bugs?
Tracker.
Because the father.
Uh-oh, we talked about the father. I'm going to pause you. Stop for a moment. Lamar, come join us. I really appreciate you pushing in the chairs. Come on. Track me. Eyes on me in 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to the text for something. Besides the father eating the children, even though that is very scary to me. Do you remember what this bug does? And I was thinking the illustration might help you. Makai, what do you remember? I'm going to write, what was this bug called? Ooh, a bombardier beetle. Bombardier, that's interesting because it has the word what in it?
Bomb.
Yeah, a bombardier beetle lets out what? Mm-hmm. Good, to protect themselves. Let's stop there, we're going to keep going. You ready? Nope, I want to keep going. Pause, hold it, because we're going to write more, okay? Let me go back to where we left off with our water bug. All right. Cross your legs. I like how the girls in the back are looking. What's the stinkiest, smelliest bug? A stink bug. That name makes sense. When a bird scares a stink bug, the bug oozes a horrible, smelly liquid. The bird flies away. It doesn't want a dinner that stinks. How is the stink bug protecting itself? Can you hear her in the back?
No.
Say it one more time.
By letting
He lets a stinky smell out. How does that help protect him, though? Clara?
Animals doesn't want the food that stinks.
Yeah, and you might not either, right? Yeah. So this animal doesn't want a food that's all smelly and stinky. That's a good way to protect themselves. It's a good way to protect themselves. Australia walking sticks are the longest of all bugs. And hungry birds, hold on, they love to eat them. The walking stick, I don't know if you can see it, it kind of blends in. The walking stick does not have big jaws. And it does not have burning gas to fight with. But it can hold very still and hide. Look closely. Can you see it against this branch?
Yes.
How is this stick bug protecting itself? What is it doing? Okay. I love that, blending in with the branch. Does this bug seem like a monster to you?
No.
No, it's long, but it's not attacking, it's not fighting, it's not letting out a smell. So maybe not all monsters, maybe not all bugs are monsters, like this stick bug. I'm going to keep reading. Hold it. Some praying mantises are as long as bananas. Wow, that is pretty long, like a banana. This one jabs a curious frog. I see that in the illustration. It's almost like it's fighting it. It's jabbing it. With spikes on its legs. Pow, pow, the frog hops away. A praying mantis will eat anything smaller than itself, even a baby bird that falls from its nest. After eating it, the mantis washes its face like a kitten. So first it can jab animals with the spikes on its feet, but it can eat something like a baby bird. Army ants are killers. Millions of them march through the forest. They eat anything they can catch. Cockroaches, spiders, beetles, scorpions. When they come to a village, even the people hurry to get away. Why do you think people hurry to get away from these army ants? Even people. Why are people hurrying away to get away from the army ants? We're going to try turning and talking one more time. Go, turn and talk to anyone. If it's not your regular partner.
Because some army ants can't keep the anything. Because the army ants can't eat. Can I go first? Can I go first? Because they didn't really because it didn't look like anything, but they could live for it's different in army. I don't know that the army ants will come and get them because they want to hurry up because they can fight with them.
That was interesting. I hope you raised your hand with that. That was really nice. I heard good conversations. We're going to chat with Shauna in the back. Chat.
The reason they're running away because the army ants might attack them.
Say it one more time.
The reason they're running away because the army ants might attack them.
I agree. I think the same thing. That might happen. Track rain.
The reason why people run away is because the army ants can't eat them.
Ooh, I don't know if they're going to eat someone that big. Clara, track Clara for me.
Why
Come
are
on.
they so little? They just can step on them.
That's true. That's true. That's a really good question. Why can't they just step on them? But maybe if they step on them, I wonder if it would hurt you if you step on them. I don't know. That's a really good question. I want to pause and we're going to think why, okay? I love those reasons though. They might really hurt people if they get too close. Grrr. Imagine falling into a lion's den. It happens to these ants. A hungry ant lion has dug a pit. It hides at the bottom, buried in the sand. Only its powerful jaws stick out. When an ant falls in, the ant lion grabs it, sucks it dry, and throws away the shell. Is that called an ant lion? That's named very smartly. Yeah, named very well. Pause. I want a few more reasons for why bugs are monsters, and I'm definitely thinking of quite a few. This turn and talk, I'm going to be coming around to even more. I want you to be able to tell me at least one way that bugs are monsters from the text. Come on.
Bugs are monsters. You don't know that because they actually use other bugs. Why bugs are monsters? Because they use the other bugs.